Are Milwaukee actually worse with Damian Lillard than they were before the trade? The Grizzlies finally won, and the Clippers go and sign the Flash. This is NBA news for the 6th of November, 2023. So we're going to start off by talking about the Phoenix Suns, and they finally won another game. I mean, they haven't been that bad this season, but they're my wild card not make the playoffs team is the Phoenix Suns. A bit like the Mavs last year. I think they make the play in. I don't think they're a top 6 seed in the Western Conference. But off the back of 41 points from Kevin Durant, I mean, the guy's not even attempting to play defense this year, but at least he's scoring. And you know what? Like, at least with him, Booker, and Beal there, they might just outscore other teams. But the Detroit Pistons aren't looking that bad. Like, Cade's doing okay. I don't know what the hell Killian Hayes is doing starting in the NBA games. But Isaiah Thompson is having a quietly spectacular rookie year. Is he going to be, like, rookie of the year? Unlikely. Like, I think that's going to be Chet and Victor most of the way. Is he going to make the all-rookie first team? Maybe. Honestly, maybe. He's going to be there or thereabouts. But brilliant on the defensive end, a fantastic shot blocker, super athletic, and of the two Thompson twins, it's actually the one who was drafted lower, Azar, who a lot of people thought Amen was going to be much better. That's actually the much better start. I still think Amen might be the better player, but Azar has an exceptional start to his NBA career because he does have a set role with the Detroit Pistons. And one player who doesn't have a set role with the Detroit Pistons is James Wiseman. Like, what has happened to James Wiseman? Like, I don't get it. Like, when I watch James Wiseman play, I'm like, this guy should be good. And there's a few guys in the NBA that I'll say are like this. He looks like a good player having a bad game every time I watch him play. He looks like, oh, he's just not playing well, but he's got something. And I wonder how long you can play like that before it's just like, you know what, maybe you're just not cut out for this. Because I thought he could have went number one. I thought in high school he was going to be one of the best. Back in the old days of this channel, I'm pretty sure I rated him so highly. He played well to start in Memphis. But I don't know, maybe Golden State wasn't the right place for him to go. No, actually, considering how not great he's been at Detroit, I don't think anywhere was the right place for him to go. I don't know. I think maybe there's just too much talent in the NBA. And not even just talent, because he's a lot more talented than the guys getting burned. When there are so many good role players that do jobs when you're not like the star, that like the talented guys that can't be stars are just like completely ineffective in the league. And I don't know, like as a European, I think it might be a not bad decision for him to go and come back, but you just really never know with James Wiseman. I'm going to talk a lot more about this in the BBALL Nightly channel in a video a little bit later today, but the Raptors go and beat the Spurs in overtime. Cedi Osman obviously taking a freaking rebound out of Victor's hands was a little bit, that's the first like slander he's gotten on social media. His own teammate knocking him down, but like, Wemby, another good game. Unfortunately, they did go and lose in OT, but Scotty Barnes is finally starting to show some promise. Like 23 points, 10 boards, 6 assists. He's had a great start to the year. The Raptors look okay. They don't look great. They look okay. They're going to be in the hunt for that play-in spot more than likely. But Scotty is stepping up big time. And is he ever going to be as good as people thought he was going to be after his rookie year? Probably not, but I still think he's going to be a very good NBA player, and he has had a very nice start to the year right here. So obviously the Cavs went and beat the Warriors. Donovan Mitchell, scoring-wise, has looked unbelievable. Like, the guy's averaging 33 points a game. Averaging more than Steph, even though Steph is like my weird dark horse MVP, because I'm like, well, the narrative is the narrative at the end of the day. And the Mavs go and win with Kyrie Irving, which is actually a surprise because we all know when Luka and Kyrie play, they tend to lose. They're not bad with Luka. You know what? When Luka doesn't play and Kyrie plays, they're not even that bad. But when the two of them play together, they do tend to lose. So it's good to see the two of them winning, I guess. I'm still on the trade Kyrie bandwagon, but Mavs go and bring it up to 5-1 for the season. And the Los Angeles Clippers signed the Flash to a permanent contract. No, not Dwayne Wade. The Flash, Josh Primo. The man who was pretty much banned from the NBA for a year for flashing people. Yes, the Flash, Josh Primo. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this scenario because I'm like, on the one hand, like, he should be in jail. And on the other hand, he's not in jail. So you're like, oh, do you give guys the opportunity to learn? Or, like, what things can you do that you shouldn't be just given the opportunity to learn from. Like, for example, I don't think Miles Bridges should have ever been let back in the NBA. I don't think Kevin Porter Jr. should ever be let back in the NBA. But, like, was Primo's thing at that level? I don't know. I think he's not gone for enough time. For what he did, being out for less than a year, I just don't like it. You know what, like, I don't know. It's not my decision whether he's there, should be in the league or not, but I'm glad it's not on my team. I'm glad I'm not a Clippers fan. Like, I don't know how I feel about him being there, but I'm just glad he's not with my team because, like, I mean, he probably fits the nickname of the Flash a little bit more than Dwayne Wade. But I know I'm trying to kind of joking about it here, but it was unbelievably serious what he did. Like, and I don't know. I genuinely don't know if a person who did what he did should be allowed back in the NBA. And now we've got the dumbest MVP ranking list of all time. Like, it's not that bad to start. Like, Jokic, Tatum, and Luka. I still think as great as the Celtics have been, Luka has had a better start to the year than Jason Tatum. So I probably should go Jokic, Luka, and I would put Steph somewhere up there. But then we've got Embiid number 4, and I'm like, you know what, actually? The Sixers, man, with addition by subtraction, getting rid of Harden, but getting in Kelly Oubre, with Embiid still there, with Maxey stepping up more on the ball. I think they're going to be better this year than last year. I think they got better by getting rid of James Harden. And as well as that, like, they're just going to be nice. But the rest of the list right here, Porzingis, 6, like, really? Porzingis, PG, 7. Okay, it's a bit of a weird one. Like, 8 is Drew Holiday. Why is Drew Holiday in the top 10 MVP list? And why are there 3 Celtics on the top 10 MVP list? Then we got Anthony Davis. I'm like, okay, the Lakers have been okay, but why is Steph Curry 10? Like, why is Steph Curry below Anthony Davis? Like, in the big game that mattered with Anthony Davis, he stunk it up against Denver. Like, why is he in the top 10? Why is Steph in the top 10? Why is Steph number 10 and not, like, number 3? But still, lads, it's just such a dumb list. Where's Donovan Mitchell? How is Porzingis there and Donovan Mitchell isn't? Via Basketball Reference, this is one of the dumbest lists I have ever seen. I cannot believe this is a real thing. And people are saying, oh, like, Giannis should be there. I'm like, you know what? I heard people saying Giannis, you know what? Them Milwaukee Bucks don't look very good now, do they? They do not look very good, and Dame Lillard, he's played one good game this year. Where are the Bucks better with Drew Holiday? That's a legitimate question. I'm not saying the Bucks right now are going to be better without Dame than with Dame. But Drew Holiday was an all-star last year. I don't know if Dame's an all-star in the East. I'm not 100% sure of that this year. But you just never know with guys like this. So, yeah, a kind of boring-ish day for the NBA season. Not a crazy day. Nothing too wild has happened. Just your regular old day in the NBA. Where the most, like, controversial thing was that dumb list. And, well, the Flash being signed, which is absolutely wild. Less than a year after being kicked off the Spurs. But either way, that is the video, lads. This is NBA news for the 6th of November. The 6th of November. We've missed one day. We're not going to miss any more for the foreseeable future. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.